And bright lights. And hello everyone! Welcome back to Skyllian Rose Campaign 2, Arcana 12. We got one down today, which is, and we started a little bit late, which is why we're gonna have a little bit more chill session today. So let's skip the today with us and start as usual with last session. Last session, you guys arrived at the Murky Depths. After a quick game plan discussion, you guys ventured into the region, tied into each other in a grid, and using Lena as a guide to point you in the right direction. On your way there, you encountered various terrains such as gas vents, tall spires, and ancient ruins with statue of a Sahuagin goddess that goes by the name Blibduplup. It was there when you guys encountered a school of undead-like creatures that drift through the water. You guys dodged the swarm only to come face to face with a kraken. You guys quickly dove into Artyom's rope trick for safety and surmised that given the kraken's red eyes and black body, the creature is not just a kraken, but a fallen kraken. You guys at that point abandoned all pretense for stealth and safety and just began swimming as fast as possible towards the portal, where you discovered there's not just one, not two, but 3 krakens guarding that rift.
That's crazy.
You scramble to the rift as it chases you guys, and you guys close the rift behind you as the kraken attempts to get through. So right now, you drift along the crafted rivers that run through the floating city of Merodraeth. You wait underwater until you can find a channel where each of you can climb out in secrecy. You followed a channel where it splits off to smaller and smaller channels until you guys are able to find a ramp that leads you to ground. All of you drenched, the fire genassis cheering that they are finally out of the water. Looking around you, you know that you are in the arts district, but there is a significant lack of people in the immediate vicinity. So, what do you guys do there?
Is that normal that there's not a lot of people?
And this is the arts district where they have a lot of kind of like entertainment options basically, so usually there are a lot of people roaming about in this region, but compared to the last time you guys were here, there are significantly less. What do you guys want to do now?
Just when you say significantly less, can you give a rough estimate?
Usually the whole street would be packed, but just from a quick glance you can see maybe like 5 pairs of people walking about. That's it.
Is
And
it
it's what time?
Right now would be noon.
Sus.
That's very sus. Are the people walking around wearing anything particular?
The people walking about, they seem to wear civilian clothing. They're not they're not guards or anything, if that's what you're trying to refer to.
Was more so like funeral veils or something. I don't know if it's like a day of mourning.
Yeah, no, nothing like that. They are walking about, going about their day. I guess someone roll the insight check then, maybe real quick.
I'll do it.
Sickness.
Oh, the best inciter.
For the purpose of shipping, but could be used for other things as well. 20. With that 20, you try to figure out what are they all about. You can see that they are trying to enjoy themselves in this region, but you can see that there is a certain level of wariness when they walk around town right now.
Oh, that's interesting. Like on the alert.
Not alert, but more like, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Let's go with alert.
Or for their safety, like when you walk down the scary alley.
That's right. Yeah.
You're afraid of the red ribbons.
I don't think any of us get that reference.
No. So,
I'm sure it's
What do
funny
you
to
guys-
someone in the audience.
so
Well, first I think is the matter of stopping people's bleeding. So Tim's gonna turn to everybody who's injured
mhm.
and say, "All right, well, we will be remarkably easy to spot if we're all dragging our guts behind us. Is everyone all right?"
No.
You can see that the other party, the one that is most injured, is Pyre. Given that last time you saw him, he was like tanking most of the damages that's coming. Soro did get hit as well. She is the tank. She is one of the tank on the other side after all, but not as much as Pyre. The other two, Victoria and also Victoria and Haley and Lena, are unharmed.
Hey, Crit, I thought you're supposed. Hey, wait, sorry. What, Crit? Hey, Artyom, I thought you're supposed to be the tank. Why am I taking most of the damage here? What the heck?
Well, perhaps you should get better at dodging. I mean, I was targeted by far the most. It's just, well, bad positioning, I suppose.
Well, I'm
It's
at
something to
one-
work on in the future.
I'm at one hit point. I appreciate some rest. Yeah.
That's one more than you need, but it's not ideal. I suggest we heal up before we go anywhere. If we are dragged into a fight, we will, well, surely die if you're walking around
Definitely, but
with 1 HP.
I don't think rest is an option. Haley kinda pipes up. We are kind of like like right next to a decorative water channel here. I don't think we're supposed to be here. If people saw us, then yeah, maybe a disguise is in order.
Yeah.
Well, this unit thinks that the first of our business is to establish a base camp around here. We do still need to make contact with our sleeper agent inside.
With Callista.
And
Just
we
find
might as well,
somewhere.
and we
Find
might
somewhere.
find some allies as well, right?
Lie?
What's the old man names again?
Desmond,
The one that we
Desmond's not
see.
here.
Desmond.
Desmond's in Walid.
Maybe he's
At least that
Oh,
that
he's
was
in
where
Walid.
he operated.
maybe he'll be here.
Possible. But how do you wish to proceed?
These guys. Before we
Yeah.
roam the streets.
Yeah. Lined up in front of Kane.
And
Oh man, Kane
Keen
would be.
just
Who would love
disguising
this?
everybody. All right. Let's just roll real quick.
I don't need it.
Yeah, the one that I guess Haley would be excited to change her appearance because she had disguised self, right?
She had.
She
or
made herself look
altered
like
something.
Caitlyn,
She
I
did
remember.
not. She did not prepare it, unfortunately.
Aw, Haley.
For a subterfuge.
Well, she was ready for a fight, given the underwater terrain and everything. But she can go invisible. But yeah, can apply disguises on everybody. So go ahead and roll me. It's gonna require some time. Yeah, can go ahead and roll me the disguise tool check for once, just for everybody.
Or Kane.
I'll help, I guess.
Sure.
Kane, roll it.
Can
It's
start
Kane.
here.
Come on, Kane. What is
Yeah,
it? What
Kane.
skill is it used? Is he proficient?
Yeah.
He is, but it's intelligent by default. Really? Wow. Let's go with dexterity, because deftness of the disguise. Oh, charisma disguise.
Aina, you want to roll?
No,
Damn it. Okay, I'll be responsible for it.
Oh, hi.
I did
Don't
not
worry,
want to be responsible.
Okay, situational.
Advantage.
Public, advantage.
He has proficiency with this guy's skill, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
should be.
So the thing, the
The charisma saving throw. No, wait.
the reliable talent should kick in as well, right? Because using proficiency.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It was
Give me a
ability
sec.
check, not well. This is considered ability check, right?
This is ability check.
Here we go.
There you go.
But reliable talent 2014 does not state ability
23.
check. It just says any rule that uses proficiency.
No. All right. So, Kane spends a lot of time to disguise each of you to kind of like match different appearances. He doesn't really try to change your race because that one will take a long time, but he applies minor changes to your facial structure to just completely change, contouring, just to change the appearance slightly from where you are right now. That you might be of the same race, but if you change your hairstyle a little bit, it'll look significantly different. For example, Victoria, instead of her usual loose kind of like bob cut she has, Kane ties it to a ponytail. Sorrow kind of he braids her hair, kind of create this like dreads at the back of her hair. Haley kind of puts it up into a bun. J5 on the other hand will need significant modifications. So Kane went all out in redesigning the paint and everything, trying to make it look significantly different than he is before.
Well, we can help each other. Kane can to less the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Kane can direct, you know.
Yeah, and by the end of it, all of you look different enough, but you guys will be able to recognize each other in the crowd. But if people, just take a glance at you guys, they won't think that you guys are a part of the Amazing Spicy 7. Once you guys check your disguises, while the makeup might have hidden any bruises and scratches you may have, you are still hurting right now. So with that, what do you plan to do? Yep.
Thing for that, while we're applying makeup,
Uh-huh.
I have my aura of vitality. One of those auras that heals.
Oh yeah. I think it's on vitality. Yeah.
I can drop
you
it
get-
and just, as a bonus action, use it up on someone.
10d6, so you get to distribute it however you want.
Okay. Let me just.
I thought it's 20d6. How much?
Oh yeah,
Might
it is
be.
20d6.
Yeah, it is 20. Okay, so like Ignis is near death. Everyone else is just badly injured. So 10d6 on Ignis for starters.
Go ahead.
I still have some temp HP though.
It's a laggy.
Yeah. Take the first one, 37.
Yay!
Are you still near death?
Still near death, apparently.
No, I haven't. I didn't. Hold on.
If I hover, it's still near death. I mean, given
You're
that she
right.
has 200 plus health, maybe that's why.
Okay. Still near death, okay?
Oh yeah, still near death, but the orange type. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
That's better.
In total, I still have 100 HP, so it's okay.
Okay, let's see. J5 has 80, 88, 100. I feel like J5 then? How long is your temp HP gonna last?
It doesn't say.
Until you gain your next time HP, or at a long rest, it'll disappear.
Okay, well, in that case, J5 for the other 35.
How did I get this one again? It wasn't the Blazing Revival. It was the other one. The shield. Yeah. It doesn't say how long it lasts, so I assume just until it goes away. Or long rest.
Alright. So, who else gets the healing, Artyom?
J5.
Go on, roll for it.
Oh, I just figured use 35 that I rolled.
Oh, okay, so the other... Okay, yeah. So 35 goes to J5 then. Alright, so after Kane finished his decoration, finished making up you guys with different different hairstyles and everything, and all of you are getting healed by Artyom in the meantime, You feel well enough that you guys can start moving around, and even then, as you guys are finishing this up, you can see a couple of people are walking alongside the channel that you guys are in right now. So a couple of them saw you, kind of lean down over there. Hey, you're not supposed to be down there, you know.
Well, the only way through it is to act like we belong. We'll just kind of wave them off, like, yeah.
They
Move on.
they kind of just shake their head and continue along by themselves.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
And then we just hustle and get out of there.
I was just gonna like, oh no, what kind of story should we make?
You guys get a move up to the what do you call it? To the actual walk path area, so you'll be able to see that this entire, if you recall, this entire district is basically a one massive park with many kiosks where people are selling food stuff, and then there are several large buildings that act as entertainment district. One of them is an aquarium, another is kind of like an opera, another one is more kind of like a cabaret, a dance hall, that kind of stuff. So like all different places over here is just designated for people to enjoy themselves while they are in the city of Merodraeth. Now you guys bring yourself up here. Now you can clearly see the people moving about, and yes, it is significantly less than the last time that you were here. Just from where you are, you can see at most 30 people in all directions just walking about, doing their thing. What's your goal now that you are in the city?
Okay. First things first, I got one message due, and third message Callista, second message Callista first, so that we know where to go.
All right.
Before you do that, you might want to take a look around to see if there's any orb around us.
Yeah, I assume I would done that as soon as we get out.
At the moment, it's noon. No orb over you right now.
Yeah, we need to find a base of operation. I need to hide inside what do you call that, private sanctum.
Immediately focus on J5. Need to hide real quick.
Yeah, or else I'm gonna blow our cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where do you want to go?
Yeah. That's why I was thinking of like messaging Callista first, and so that we kind of know where to go to meet her, and then we can find somewhere there to rest, to find like maybe she knows a good safe base,
A tavern is probably not the best option. The most obvious one.
Yeah. What's the least obvious one?
Yeah. An abandoned house, I suppose.
Oh, fitting for
Although-
fugitives, I guess.
I don't know if there are many in the region. Although
You would know that there are maybe more than you need if you go down.
Down?
as in
Down as
south,
in
or down as in under?
Down as in under, because the city is built in the form of like layers on top of each other. And if you recall, the lower
Fantasy
layers
VII.
are the one when it's not as well maintained
The
as
slow.
Let's go to the bad part of town.
basically.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, you turn around and begin making your
Wouldn't
way.
that be where like people would more likely to turn you in for the money or whatever?
Turn to what? Oh,
Turn
turn us
you
in
in.
for money?
Yeah.
Well,
For reward.
the idea is that we won't be discovered in the first place.
Okay.
If we are trusting someone not to turn us in, it's already too late.
All right. So all of you group up and then begin making your way over to what you recall was where the kind of like slums area was. You remember you have to go over to the residential district first, and then if you go down from there, then you'll be able to find maybe some abandoned houses where you guys can sleep in for a bit. You 9 of you make your way through town, and you can see that as you guys walk around, people are you guys are catching attention for sure. You guys are a motley crew, and then also a large one. Most people are walking around are like in pairs of at most 3 people. You guys are walking like in a group of 9, shuffling through the city here.
Maybe
So
we should
definitely draw
space
attention.
Space out a little bit, you know? Like 2 people here, followed by 3 people, followed by 4 people, you know?
Yeah.
Alright. Splitting up, just keeping some distance that you can keep an eye on each other, but also not be suspicious. So, so what? The main party is one group, and then the other party is split into 2 and 3.
No, I don't think the main party should be a group because they would know if they see a human as Kumar, you know?
Fire Genasi and Warforged, just like
Yeah.
too accurate of a bunch. Okay, all right.
I think it'd be easier for a story for like if let's say the Fire Genasi stick together. Okay.
Okay,
But if
so
it's
let's
like-
be racist then. So like Fire Genasi stick together, humans stick together,
No.
and the Warforged by
It's-
himself.
It's a story. I like you paused.
Oh, sorry, unpause. There you go.
So then Artyom would be here, Haley and Kane together, and Sorrow with J5. Yeah.
Like so.
4 groups. Yeah. So let's say the Fire Genasis are on a trip, brother sister. I don't know, date and educational trip. I don't know.
Okay, so you split your group into this division over here so that you will hopefully look less suspicious as you walk through the street. You have to keep some distance between you guys as you make your way through the entertainment district and then finally into the residential district. And as you enter the residential district, you will realize that the first thing you realize is that there are many kind of like decorative memorial banners, an image of a kind of like a humanoid image wearing a kind of plague doctor's mask with a top hat and like wings, with a large name, large kind of like golden letters writing "In Memoriam, Lord Doctor," just kind of like just scattered all over the residential district. And as you walk past several streets, you will be able to see kind of like memorial flowers where they place flowers in the middle, like where the statue of doctor is, and they kind of put flowers and everything, decorating the entire statue as they walk by. You would even find your posters, the 4 posters that you have been seeing this whole time, wanted posters of each of individual members of your party. But yeah, clearly the locals have not taken too kindly of you because each and every single one of them are like vandalized, kind of like with scribble shouting "murderers," trying to condemn you for your actions as you walk by, telling you that the people might not be friendly if you walk around in that particular combination of people, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it here. God damn.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a given.
I will say I've never enjoyed this level of notoriety before.
Are you enjoying it?
Pauses for a moment. I suppose in a sense.
I would assume you guys are communicating via the earring right now as you are distance away from each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
And as you guys are walking about, you can see as you travel around, you can see the place is littered with those golden guards or Aurum guards, you recall. Soldiers clad in golden colored armor, kind of just observing the general vicinity. Occasionally they walk over, stop some people, kind of have some conversation with them before letting them go on their merry way. And you can see like some of them are the regular guards you've seen before, but others are these like almost like twice your height, 8 foot 8 foot to like 10 foot humanoids wearing heavy armor, carrying massive glaives, just keeping an eye on the surrounding of you as well. You walk by these people seemingly with no harm, but those with high enough perception would be able to see or hear that they are occasionally stopping people, and then they are presenting some kind of stone on this person.
What is that stone? What's that stone?
They can most of the time when they present the stone, okay, you may move on. Nothing happens to them. But occasionally, when the stone glows, the guards will stop them and ask, "Do you have any magical items on you?" And the guard will be, "Oh yes, sorry, here." Gonna present the magical item. The guards take the item aside and does the scan again. Seems good. They hand back the magical item and let them move on their way.
Oh no! It's a detect magic thing.
Oh no.
How many people are they stopping exactly?
It's not like a checkpoint. It's a random check. So like they would stop like one group of people of two. They check it a little bit and let them pass. Then the next group of guards you see, they stop another group. Usually the people that they stop are like people who are walking in large groups. So like the ones that are walking in groups of 4 specifically are being held in more combination.
Thank goodness.
Speed it
Well, none of us are walking groups of 4.
Yeah, exactly. So
Wait, can we just find another route? Take another route?
because right now you guys are walking by in the residential district, just recalling that last time you took the road down. You can try to explore yourself. It's gonna take a longer time, of course, but you're not sure if that you're gonna meet any less or more guards if you go on your own route.
And
Your
I think
choice.
Kane
Do
has-
this.
Actually, Kane has a feat. I can't assess his cheat, but he has one. I don't know if it's a feat or a background. That like if he just like traverses around the area, he knows the area or something like that.
Right. Yeah. That should be like a bounty hunter feat or something like that. It's a background ability.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he has it though. Yeah, city secrets. That's it.
CD secrets.
Yeah.
And we've been here before, right?
I'd say, but it just allows you to travel faster through the city streets. That's all.
Yeah.
And that would entail you, hopping some ledges, getting to getting to your destination faster than you would. That's all. Yeah.
Ignis, you're capable of casting magic without actually making any signs that you're doing so, yes?
Yeah.
Perhaps when they bring up the stone, you can, from afar or from up close, depending on whether you get stopped, perhaps dispel it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could.
Suppress the magic just for a moment to make it look like it's not a magical thing, and go on by.
Suppress the magic stone, right? You mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's actually pretty smart. Yes.
That's good. That's good.
I have 22
I just can't be in 2 places at once. That's all. So make sure everybody's in my view.
Mm-hmm.
You continue.
Sort of split up and just make sure you have the spell slots for it.
With that, I'm gonna need all of you, just the 4 of you, including Kane. Roll me D100, please.
Oh my god. See which one gets caught.
Fine intervention.
All right.
You are with Victoria. Am I rolling? Why is it not rolling?
Roll this here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
Haley.
Haley. Yeah.
That's
Can you
why.
roll one more for Kane, please?
I'll roll for Kane.
Go
I
ahead.
don't have this sheet.
Okay.
Another different intervention, let's go.
All right. So, as you guys are walking about, just as you guys are, discussing this in hushed tones, suddenly one of the guards stands before you. Artyom. Halt!
No.
So
This
he's
is a
got
private
Artyom.
property. No admission
Artyom.
without proper authorization.
Artyom's gonna stop, look up at the man, and give him a nod. Oh, hello, officer. Is something the matter?
No matter. Regular checkup. Please hold. As he
Gonna
pulls out
turn to
this.
Victoria to try and like stall so Ignis can pick up on it, you know?
Okay.
Know what's happening. So, I told you, every time I wear this coat. Every time.
Is your coat magical?
Might as well be with how often I get stopped. But no, it's not. I just bought it up, down, and I don't know. I guess it has a magical look to it. It's entirely mundane. You can check if you want.
Very well. As he pulls out the stone, you can see the stone by itself, like from where Artyom is and from where he is, the stone does not glow, but he needs to bring it even closer than 5 feet before it begins to activate. In which case, Ignis, you cast Dispel Magic at that point?
Yeah.
Cast Dispel Magic, brings it closer to you, Artyom, right up to your face, brings it up and down your body. Looks at the stone. Alright, all good. Thank you for your time. He puts it in his bag.
Just, tell others, if I get stopped, it's the coat, man. And he walks past.
I will. Have a good day, sir. You
Walk off and shake off
you can feel
the
like
urge to attack this man.
as you walk by, you can see like what do you call Victoria's like holding your arms tightly, like almost like breaking it. As she's so worried that she's gonna get caught, but you guys had the plan for it. It's fine. You guys make your way through as expected, and as the rest of the group notices that you guys are beginning to move onwards, they turn around and begin to move as well. The same happens to Kane as well, but luckily, Ignis, you are there. You do the same thing, cast the spell magic, allowing the guards to ignore Kane, and even with his smooth talk as well, the guard barely even used the stone, but you dispel it just in case.
Yeah, so we don't want to roll low, crit. I just got
Well, I'm sorry. I thought we were aiming for low, not high. Okay?
Basically, low is for something to happen kind of situation,
Oh, that's fair. Good way of seeing it, actually.
Yeah. Okay, so as you guys move along, seemingly as you get deeper and deeper to that like more suspicious region of the city, the slum area of the city, the number of people and the guard concentration that you can see move around is getting less and less, to a point that there are basically no more guards when you reach to the very bottom area of this region. But there are significantly more people that are like just loitering about in the streets, keeping, raising their heads, keeping up, looking at you and then looking back down. Let's go with, and as you guys are moving forward, you guys would see Kane and Haley as they are walking through behind you. You would see they are stopped by a couple of people that were sitting on the ground. You can hear them saying, "All right, you know the drill." He pulls out a dagger and points it at Haley and Kane. "Money or your life. Pick one."
Oh god, what do we do here?
So we're all kind of like
All
bunched
of
up and
us.
can see this happening to them. He like strokes his chin and goes, "That guy just won the lottery, basically."
Among all of us, he picked the two criminals of the group.
He basically looks at you guys. One's a robot, not dealing with that. One's Artyom, fuck that. The other one has two like dangerous looking men over there, not that. I mean, one looks like a twink and the other's a girl. So I'm sure we can handle this, right?
A twink? Why?
Pretty boy, it should be fine. We can deal with this. But as he's being threatened by this bandit here, you can see two more are approaching from behind. They have their weapons drawn. Looks like some kind of makeshift club with like nails. Pointing out, and they're slowly sneaking up on Kane. Kane kind of looks up to you guys. kind of gives a facial gesture that says, "You want in on this? Or should I handle this?"
I think kind of
Okay.
crosses his arms with a smile and watches on.
So as the guard again, "I'm telling you, you better give us all you got." As he gets closer and closer, while the two bandits
Okay.
behind starts to
Wait.
raise their clubs. Yeah, Ines.
We really shouldn't cause a commotion. Like, we shouldn't kill anyone, right? They would know.
Well, exactly.
So what do
So
we
if all of us
do?
get involved, that's a suspicious group of people capable of fighting. But if Kane takes them out, then it's a single man who is capable of fighting. Less
Okay.
identifying.
As the club swings down right on where Kane's head was, because he suddenly disappeared already and is behind the two people with the club, smashes their two heads together with his gauntlets of ogre strength, so he's easily knocking the two guys out. And the last guy just now with the dagger, he moves back up again. What would Kane say at this point?
Something really cool.
Your money
Yeah.
or your life? Your choice. Returning back the words that he gave said just now. As the guy like drops the dagger, kind of scatter back, turns around, just starts running away, running past all of you, not noticing there's a bunch of more deadly people nearby as well. He just runs off, leaving his true friends behind.
I think Artyom's gonna trip him as he runs past.
Falls down onto the floor.
Just
As it scrambles away, starts screaming, "Don't kill me! Don't kill me!" It disappears in the distance. As Kane pats his body a little bit. It's nice to fight against someone that is way smaller than our size nowadays, huh?
really makes you appreciate how far you've come, no?
Kane gives a nod. Haley, like, "Yeah, I'm telling you guys, like, these kinds of level, we can deal with." And she kind of looks around at the state of this place. And you guys can see that compared to the top district where everything's decorated with many people moving about, down here there are still a lot of houses, but many of them are not lived in. But you can see are lived in, you can hear like coughing in the distance, some baby crying somewhere. Definitely the place is not well suited for people to live well. But yeah, and there are a lot of empty homes that you guys can get into. You just need to pick one of them, basically. Which
Even
one?
in the Empire, there are slums, huh? The so-called, I mean, like, they brag about how good this place is.
It's all a mask to hide all this.
Well, to this unit, this looks like just any other city. You know, the people in power likes to show off all the good stuff that they have and try to hide all the bad stuff that is in the city.
Yeah.
But that also means that none of the children would be coming down here anytime soon, right?
Yeah.
Without any real reason.
Yeah.
It does
Really
make me wonder if there is a plague outbreak, perhaps. Perhaps because the doctor is missing.
Good ask.
Perhaps I'm just reading too much into it.
Was that Pixie really a real doctor anyway?
Sorry, what?
Was the Pixie? I was just asking, to the group. Was that Pixie were really a real doctor? Was a
Was
real
it?
doctor?
Do we know?
Go ahead, roll history check.
Roll.
You're good at that.
I feel like history should just be renamed to like world or something, just
Lore.
Roll.
or generic knowledge. Yeah, lore. Yeah.
I'll roll too. I'm smarter than Jivan.
Let's see if I can be
this
less
is your
smart than
field
the two
because
of you.
you have
Yeah.
Ah! Stop outsmarting me!
We upped each other by 5 every time.
Yeah, I know. It's cool.
J5, you would know that Lord Doctor. Oh, it's in his name, Doctor. So it's a real possibility that he may be a doctor. But Ignis counters that. Well, that is the case. You have heard that the Doctor used to study medicine in some university within Shimon. No, sorry, not Shimon. Within Suwaiful, and have essentially served as like a researcher within the field of medicine, because Ignis studied traditional medicine, not magical medicine. So you know that Lord Doctor was a part
I
of that
studied
as well.
some.
Yeah,
I
you
studied.
gained the knowledge.
yeah.
You got.
It just didn't study. It just didn't go to school.
Yeah.
Hey, I was under the tutelage of the Prince of Navila. Was a
So
doctor.
yeah.
I was
So some level of knowledge there. That's where you might have heard about Lord Doctor, but Artyom counteracts that. Yes, he might have did a research as a doctor, but his knowledge is less about health and more about wounding.
Oh.
He
so instead of
So
healing
without
these
the doc-
people,
so
he could
without
be
the
the one
doctor, there's no
causing the plague.
So without the doctor, there will be less plague over here.
So yeah, his research is less about healing people and more about dealing as much damage as possible with as little effort as possible kind of situation.
Bioweapon.
Reminds me of that one doctor from that one World War. So if you ever needed answers on whether or not we're heroic here, he's gonna put on a smile as he said that. There's your answer.
I don't know if these people feel the same way though. Well, we should look into what house to go in.
Well, there is 2 ways of going about it, I imagine. Either we find a isolated one, or we find one with neighbors. If we find the isolated one, we might be easier to randomly pick out. But if we find one with neighbors, then our neighbors might rat on us.
So isolated one.
Probably.
Okay, we split up and find it.
I mean, all you need to do is just go a little bit deeper. The lower you go, the less people live in, and so when you get to the one of the lower districts near to where you fought the fallen before, then yeah, you will be able to find a bunch of empty houses that you guys can just pick and stay.
And maybe we find like a couple houses that are sort of connected. We can go between them to sell an illusion that there's more families than just one.
Yeah, sure.
Light a fireplace, just have that light
Several.
coming out the window or something.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys would find this kind of they kind of like have an apartment kind of setup where most of the houses are connected by bridge to each other. So you manage to find a string of houses where you guys can stay in together. You started fires on its side and try to make it livable. And if the place itself, for being a slum, it's not like it's made from like rotting wood or anything like that. Everything here is made from stone for sure. And even on the inside, there are several built-in furnitures. Given that it's made from stone, they carved in like some tables. They carved in a fireplace. It's there for you guys to use. So easily you can start up a fire in the fireplace, just to make the place livable for yourselves. And with that, you guys were able to. But one thing you notice though, you chose a place a bit lower here. The air is not as fresh as the one you get up above. It's a little bit stagnated, and you can barely get much sunlight when you guys are deep down here. So you find a place to stay for yourself for the night. Is there anything you guys want to do, or you guys just gonna try to take a short rest or long rest?
I'm gonna send some messages.
I'm gonna immediately set up a private sanctum.
Alright. The J5 immediately set up private sanctum. Ignis, who are you sending the message to, and what are you sending?
First one to do, I will
Alright.
say, we made it in. You don't have to wait for us. Wish you could have joined us though, but it's pretty dangerous. So maybe that's not for the best. Anyway, good luck. Go back.
You hear on the other side. So I should leave? You don't want me to stay here to pick you guys back up when you leave?
I'll send another. We'll come back via planner shift or teleportation. The way in had krakens, fallen krakens. We fought 3.
What on?
Better that you leave.
Yep, I'm leaving now. I'll see you back at the City of Glass then. Take care.
Okay.
Alright. And what's your next message?
I'll send another one to wait. I'll ask Victoria first, and where do you think Callista would be? I don't want to take her off guard. You know what I mean?
Knowing her, she should be, well, everywhere. Most likely in the highest peaks or in the corner with the darker shadows.
Would you like to call her then? Maybe it's better if it comes for you.
Sure. And she pulls out her magical symbol, clasps it on both her hands as she closes her eyes, trying to cast a spell. And then her face sours as she lets go. That bitch.
What?
I guess she's in the middle of a mission or something, because all she said was, shut up.
What? What do you say?
What do you mean?
What do you say to her?
I told her that we are here and let us know where she is. And all she replied was, shut up.
What?
Kids nowadays.
Might be being monitored. Let's give her time.
Give her some time.
And how long are we gonna stay here though?
Let's give her another hour or so. I'm sure whatever job she's doing right now, it won't take any more.
Okay. Let's just run the enemy's den. And I'm scared.
We'll be fine. We'll give her some time. For now, we just take a short rest and we'll see how it goes.
Oh, I'm gonna try to sleep longer.
You'll try to get a long rest.
Yeah?
Interesting choice. Okay.
Oh, what?
I think don't
Does
worry
Victoria
about
say
it.
it, or do you GM say that?
Oh no, the GM.
Is it good?
So, you guys.
I can still get a short rest even if I try to long rest, right? Right?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Alright. So, you guys try to take your short/long rest. You guys would be able to take it, no problem. So go ahead. If anybody wants a short rest, go ahead. Roll for it, please.
I'll short rest.
I guess I could
please.
restore some of my HP.
Why did you laugh?
Because I lost no HP.
Oh no! Motherfucker.
Wow, must be nice to be you. Why is it so laggy?
I don't
I'll
know.
rest up Kane.
I don't think I have anything running in the background. Wait, is Steam downloading something? Steam? No, Steam not downloading anything. Oh, shoot! I closed
What?
Foundry.
You lost connection to the server.
I was closing share, I closed Foundry, dang it.
Well, that's gonna make your internet run way faster.
Yeah, definitely. That's fucking hilarious.
Solves the lag issue.
Regardless, you guys completed your short rest, but kind of at the end of your short rest, you guys would hear ding 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 on your door.
Wait, Kane, I'll have a look. Conspicuously.
Okay. the one player who's not there.
Yeah.
Look, you'll
Yeah, but
handle the situation.
He's the stealthiest. I mean, he's the stealthiest, and the perception is so. He can like.
Kane would jump
Good
out
look.
from the neighboring, from like a window not facing the door. You wait for a bit before he comes back in from the same window. It's just some girl.
Does he look pissed? Does she look pissed or? Does she look like what?
More like worried, I guess.
Oh,
Ignis, why don't you go and I'll support you?
me? I'm not good at girls.
No, but
Okay.
you are good at seeing through illusions and tricks.
Yeah, but now people wear like makeups, I guess. Apparently,
I didn't
Oh, but
trust your
okay.
gut. Trust your insight, shall we say.
Wait, but what's our story? What if she asks, like, what are you guys doing here? Who are you? Blah, blah, blah.
We are from up above. I've racked up a gambling debt and we've moved down here to downscale.
Okay, and you're like, my brother. Okay.
Sure.
Go and open the door.
And
I
as
guess
you
Atium will use the illusion thing to, make himself a genasi because,
brother.
yeah, very strange brother otherwise.
Right. So, as you open the door, you would be greeted by an elven woman. Dark hair, tied to kind of like a braid that rests over her shoulder. She's wearing simplistic clothing, but much better taken care of compared to the clothing that of the people that tried to rob you guys just now. She seems well put together herself as she turns to you and asks, "Welcome. You are new here, yes?"
Yeah.
"My name is Alice, and I'm wondering what made you guys move down here."
Well, my brother racked up some considerable debt, and we couldn't afford to live upstairs anymore. And she'll say it like sheepishly, like it's a very embarrassing thing to say.
Go ahead, deception check.
I think Atium will try to help by, being on the sidelines of it's not considerable, it's temporary. I just need one more chance to win it back and I'll get it.
Can you like, and she'll be mad because like, well, kind of mad because why is she the one lying? She's sucking. But disguise it as like, her sheepish demeanor becomes more, how you say, mad when she turns to her brother and be like, "You dumbass!
Gotcha.
I would stop you!" How'd I roll? The game is still loading.
Oh, refresh the page.
Yes,
I think it should.
Discord.
I did. Guess I'll just roll on Foundry? I don't know my modifier. I assume it's a 0 though.
Let me check real quick. Ignis, deception is a 0. Yes.
Why are we having you roll? Hell, like a plus.
What I'm saying! Why are you expecting me to do it? What do you... 15.
15. All right. She kind of looks at you a little bit. She kind of tries to peek inside, see other people that are in.
Does it look like she believes it?
Looks like she believes it. Maybe. She turns back to you. I see. Sure. I can inside it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm insiding. Hold on. My thing just loaded. You.
Seems to be believing you enough. Doesn't show any signs that she looks at you incredulously. She looks back at you and says, "So that's it. Mainly just to downscale. Is that right?"
Yeah. Is it normal? Who are you anyway? I mean, I know you said you're Alice, but
Oh yeah, you're right.
Are you
Alice,
with
I just live nearby. I saw you guys walking down here, so just wanted to check up on you. I live a couple of doors down, so if you need anything settling down here, just let me know. Yeah.
oh, that's very neighborly of you. Thank you.
Of course.
I'm Amber.
Nice to meet you, Amber. And your brother is
Scorch.
Amber and Scorch. Pleasure to meet you. She turns around, walking away. As Ignis, you can immediately know that she's lying.
She's lying. As in, she's lying that she lives down here?
Yeah. Well, she's lying about everything that she told about herself. She's lying about everything that she told herself, just about herself.
I'm gonna ask Kane or whoever's stealthy enough, which is really just Kane, to tail her. Tail her. See where she goes.
Oh, fine. Jeez, what do I have to do? As he walks out.
Can't we just kill her?
What? You want to have another body?
Another?
Well,
Well, the
consider
other
this,
guy.
Fernando.
Oh, the other guy was just out cold.
Yeah.
Well, consider this, Fernando. If she was sent here by someone, it would be suspicious if, she didn't return.
I can follow
Consider
Kane
that.
while disguising as a. What was a bird that we often see? Raven? Crow?
Yeah, crow would work.
Yeah, I'll be a crow and just like continue follow behind Kane.
Alright, so Kane and Ignis, both of you went off on your own trying to tail this guy. In the meantime, the rest of you, is there anything you guys want to do other than taking your rest?
Oh yeah, I couldn't get a long rest, damn it.
That is correct.
I forgot about that.
You just get your short rest instead.
Wow.
I guess. Oh wait. Oh no, he did. Catman returned to us with the magic item, right?
That is correct. Yes, you did get your item.
Yeah.
So I'll give that to Amos. Just
give it to Kate because as a crow, I can't really use it. I think
Nope, you can't.
I can.
Any
so-
creature can use a magic item.
Yeah, but I have to like hold it in my mouth.
Yeah, in your mouth or
Or
in
your
your
talons.
leg. Yeah, talents.
Okay, fine.
What item is it, and what does it do again?
The vortex ward.
What's the item?
The spell storing item.
Yeah, I know. What is the item? What did you put the spell into?
fuck, I forgot. I had this right now when I made the character. Ooh. Well, let's say it's sort of a grappling hook,
Grappling hook. Gotcha.
like
So-
one of those Batman, guns that
Yeah.
you shoot out.
Gotcha. So Ignis, you grab onto the grappling hook by both of your feet, I think, because it's just too big to carry with one.
Yeah.
As you tail Kane, as he makes you follow Kane as Kane follows this girl. She makes her way down the streets. She walks upwards. Not really. What do you actually know? She would walk downwards, even deeper than where you are, to the bottommost levels of the area. And as you do so, you would see you would see her stop at a sewer entrance by the looks of it. She looks around for a bit before she twists the large handle of the door, allowing her to get inside. At that point, you would see Cade follow up behind her, and then looks up to you, and before he goes inside into the tunnel with the girl as well.
No.
Should we all go? I'll follow. Obviously, I'll follow Kane.
All right, so Kane waits and leave the door open for a few seconds when you fly in, and he closes the door behind as well, but not, latching it completely, as he makes his way through the tunnels. You kind of walk on this metal surface that they built in here to prevent you from stepping directly in the filth, as you follow the pathways trying to see where this girl has went. She goes on for quite a bit, navigating these tunnels. Quite difficult, actually. Quite complicated path, seems like, but she went through this like it's her normal day. Like, she's practiced this quite a bit before she opens another door, allowing her to exit. You wait for a bit, Cade kind of looking underneath the door, before he himself, he kind of stops. He doesn't actually go in. He looks up to you. There's people. As he presses his ear onto the door to listen in.
Oh no, can I listen as a crow?
You'll use your crow
I can.
stats.
Okay, but I am proficient. It is a d20 plus 3. Oh.
Go ahead.
That sucks. Oh wow.
6. You try to listen in Ignis, but you just hear muffled noises coming from the other side.
Oh wait, is anyone here? Can I change back and listen in with my own ears?
Right now, you don't see anyone else, just Cade next to you right now.
It's okay, I'm just gonna trust King.
Right.
I'll be on the lookout.
You listen in. Cade listens in while you keep a lookout in your surrounding. Go ahead with a perception check from you.
Is a crow? Is it not? Okay. Oh yeah, sure.
All
That's
right.
better.
You keep an eye on the surrounding while Cade listens in. Cade kind of tries to whisper at you each time he hears something interesting. He mentions, okay, they're a group. Oh, they're worried about Callista.
Callista?
Yeah. Okay, their boss is useless. The resistance will fail if they keep going on like this.
Resistance?
There's a resistance, that's cool. And no, the people upstairs are not the amazing Spicy 7.
Oh no! Should we go in? Okay, wait. I'm gonna turn back into Ignis and be like, because this kid can't understand crow, and if whatever crows do, it'd be too loud, and I'm gonna turn into, and I'm like, should we go in now?
I don't know, should we?
Uh,
You're the princess, you're doing the planning and all that. I just do stuff.
Oh my god, you're the one with the
What?
That's exactly what Kelly would do. With the sister for a mastermind, Kane.
Well, that's my sister, not me.
Yeah, but your sister's Kane too, so huh?
Oh shit, they're coming.
Oh no.
Kane leaps up and like holds himself by the rim of the door and just holds himself back upwards, his feet pointing up. Ignis, what do you do?
Oh, is it too late? Do I have a reaction or an action?
Action. Yeah.
Um, I think I'll turn back into a crow.
All right. Ignis turns back into a crow. Turns into a small animal there as the
Try to
door
perch up on
swings
something.
open. You see the girl emerges again, looks around. She looks to the left, to the right, but does not look up where Kane is balancing himself above the door rim, holding himself by the fingers, trying to hold on. She looks around for a bit, kind of raises her eyebrows incredulously. Nope, no one's outside. As she closes the door again. As Kane slowly lowers himself down. Now what? Should we go in? Report to the other guys?
I think we should go. Okay, I have a cool idea. I could just send a message and be like, "I've heard you're planning a resistance," and they'll know it's me. But because and they'll be like, "Whoa, how does Ignis know me?" Right? You know what I mean? That'd be super cool, though. Right.
I guess.
Oh, but that's a bit of a waste of a spell slot.
Let's just go back and plan with the others.
Yeah, I just. Okay, I mean, they'll still be here, right? Oh, maybe we could give them a message. We could give them a message and just say, Ass is here. Wait, no, but then we don't want to tell people that we're here. No, Arta would say no. We don't know if we can trust them. Oh god, this is hard. We should go back and plan with the others.
He nods in agreement as you both begin running your way back through the sewers. Now the question is, do you remember? Go ahead, both of you roll intelligence check real quick for me.
Hey, good thing we have
Oh,
boosted
no.
our intelligence. I will turn back into myself. Oh wait, no, I have my own stat. Sorry. Okay, I forgot about that. I have my own stat.
Ignis does not, but Kane, given that he is used to,
Secret.
following secret paths and everything, so he recalls the path that you guys take, allowing you to guys exit the same door that you guys entered, now smelling like sewage, and you make your way
Oh.
back to the rest of your friends, where the rest of you, you guys would see Kane and Ignis return similar to before, but smells significantly worse than before.
Him pulling up his scarf over his nose. So what did you find out?
So that girl's part of a resistance. And Kate said he heard something about they're worried about Callista and that the resistance will fail if this continues, and they were trying to see if we're the amazing spicy 7. And I feel like we should go and talk to them. But that's about it.
What? Sorry.
Oh no, everybody's coughing.
Give me a minute, I need water.
Oh yeah.
Well, that is this unit thinks it's a good idea to make contact if they are the resistance, but
Right?
how can we be sure?
Yeah,
How can we be sure?
I don't know either. That's the only thing that was stopping me from like just, hello, your saviors are here, you know? Oh,
My
ego is
apologies,
getting the better
Ignis,
of
you
me.
really need a bath now, but
Never!
say-
I just had the longest bath of my life!
did you no favors. But I was going to say the same thing as J5 pretty much. Who's to say they didn't put on a show at their hideout? Just for you.
Maybe if we can go back down there and turn ourselves invisible, go inside, and we can, see them for ourselves.
Or capture one and interrogate them.
Well, maybe let's ask them nicely first before we interrogate them.
We do want to build a rapport if they're the real deal.
What if we get lied to again?
Victoria, you have Zone of Truth or no?
Don't think I prepared it, but let me see. I don't think she prepared Zone of Truth. Level 2, right? Zone of Truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did not prepare it.
Maybe we can make contact with them tomorrow. We
How
can
though?
set a trap. Like Fanatim said, we you know not capture
Go
per se. We
Do we go to their hideout and wait for one person to emerge? Well, Kane
that is
remembers
the
how to get back there.
easiest way, right?
Or we could just like slip in to the den and like when they come in for their meeting and be like, um we can be like, we've been expecting you. I've been reading too
Well,
much.
for one, exposing ourselves would be a danger, even if they are being honest and true that they are the resistance. But what if one of their members is a mole?
That's true. Well, I guess we could say, hey, we don't have to say that we are ourselves, just that we're give them a clue that we don't like how things are going. Well, maybe if we can find out why they are resisting in the first place. What's the resistance all about?
You might be onto something there, Phoenix. Maybe we can, give them, like you said, a hint that we're not happy and maybe we want to join the resistance as well.
Yeah. It's just that how do we find them? I mean, she obviously lied to us that she left a couple routes down. But like, what was she thinking? Were we just like, hello, we're Amazing Spicy 7 at your doorstep where people are on the hunt for us? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're not that smart. But Callista's with them. Maybe. We could send her a message. We know she's on a mission. But they're worried about her. I don't know what to do.
Well, maybe we can station one of us to, stake out their hideout. And when one of them leaves, we can arrange so that we bump into them and then have this talk.
Yeah. Although if they're worried about Callista, I'm also worried about Callista. It's been an hour. Could we could ask her again? I look at Victoria.
She checks the time.
You could say, we like the resistance. We found a resistance. Are you part of them? Are they trustworthy? Is it bit I don't know. I'm not good at this shit.
Victoria kind of looks at the time. I can try. I'm not sure if she has her amulet up by now. 1 second. As she begins to cast a spell again. Okay. Let me do it again. Alright. She's done now. She can make her way here. I have told her our location.
Oh, okay.
We should be fine.
Okay. So she's not in much danger, I suppose.
Well, she just got out of a job, but I think it's better we just have that conversation right here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Question for GM. Can
Yes.
sending get intercepted?
Well, normally no, but it's a soft magic world. If they spend time to create such a spell, then such a device, then it's possible.
Damn it. We don't know if that's a possible thing. Although that'd be a cool thing to learn.
Perhaps it'd be wise to prepare for an ambush or set one up ourselves just in case.
Second question. Sending. We would always know who the ones send the message, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you always know who sent the message.
If they created a device to intercept it and replied it back to us, would we know that it was being replied by someone else?
I mean, again, like most of these things, like it's possible. Like it's possible for you to cast create a 4th level sending spell that doesn't tell the recipient who you are. For example, you just need to spend the time to do research and everything like that. Yeah, that's all. Trying to think of all the possible, like if you're thinking of like whether or not it's possible right now, you've never heard such a technology. They'd have to custom build it for the specific purpose to fight you or people similar like you.
But it's not impossible to do it.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Like listening to communication between two people, like on the internet, for example. For most people, that's kind of like a crazy thing to be able to do. But we know that with enough technological know-how, that's surprisingly easy. For example.
You're just being paranoid now.
Well, we are in a hostile place surrounded by hostiles.
Exactly.
Paranoia is hardly an unwanted trait.
Yeah, but it's also a thing we have to like regulate.
Are we not?
Either way, while we're waiting here, it would be prudent for us to at least prepare this hideout for in the event of an enemy ambush. Set up covers, blind spots.
All right. Okay. So like you
Even if the one that is coming to us right now is the real Callista, it will not hurt for us to be prepared for future ambushes, right?
Yeah.
So you just use the existing furniture that they have here, kind of make it like cover so that you can defend yourself in this region, in this house, yeah?
Yep. And also maybe set up an exit route in the back, where we can escape.
Second or third exit route that you guys can take.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair. Fair.
Maybe through a neighboring house, actually, because they might cover the back exit, but not the neighboring house.
Yeah. So what do you call? Kane would have prepared got some loose cloth that he found nearby and just created a quote unquote hay bale stack for a leap of faith kind of situation outside your window. You would Pyre would have basically knocked the wall to the neighboring house to allow you to just run through the neighboring house and run off in a completely different direction. And then Victoria would have prepared several pitfall traps near the door where you can just break the floor, allowing people to just fall down to the floors beneath. Right now, you've prepared some countermeasures for you to defend yourself, and you only needed to wait for about a couple of minutes or so when you guys hear a ding 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 on your door.
Is that Callista?
Is that Callista?
Well, don't send Kane to check. Why don't you check, Jonas?
I'm like the worst at this. Fine, I'll
You
go
can
and check.
see through illusions.
Can't see through mask.
May as well.
I'll open it.
You open the door. To others would see nothing, but to you, Ignis, you would see Callista standing in front of you. She kind of like cleans her body, pats herself down a little bit, kind of gets into a pose to scare you. But and
Hi,
then
Callista. I'll pretend like I'm looking around, but on my mouth I'll be like, "Hi, Callista, just come on in."
She kind of her body kind of slumps in disappointment and then walks inside.
I'll also whisper, "No one knows you're here." You know, and as I see that she goes in, I'll close the door and be like, "Huh, there's no one there." I turn to
Callista looks around. There's so many people. Kind of scratches her chin, goes over towards Kane, and then uncloaks herself and goes. She still doesn't produce any voice, so just goes.
No, but
Well, Kate can't see her.
Can't see her though.
Kane doesn't do that, so as Kane acts surprised, whoa! Didn't notice you there, Callista. Callista kind of slumps again, not realizing Kane can see her as well.
Why did she go to the only two people that can see visibility?
She scratches her head and then raises her hand, waving at you.
Who?
At you guys, basically.
Oh.
So she's visible now?
She's visible now, yes.
Oh, okay. Hi, Callista.
She waves.
Okay, so there's this Elvin. It was Elvin, right?
Elvin,
Yeah.
yes.
There's this Elvin girl that knocked on our door and was like, "Hey," trying to be friendly. So then we tailed her, and turns out she's part of the resistance. And she said something about they're worried about you.
She
Are you
kinda,
okay?
She kind of scratches her chin for a bit. Then
She said her
gestures.
name is Alice, but I don't think that's the right.
Then gestures for a pencil.
Oh right. Does anyone have any? That's not what.
I think I have some kilt pen, quill, and an ink. Let me check.
Oh wait, don't you have that encode thoughts or something? You can let her do it. Right?
Yeah, the Incotox bottles. Yeah, I'm gonna give her the bottle. Here, friend Calista, you can use this to, share us your thoughts.
Kind of looks at it, looks at you guys. She shrugs, uses the item to allow a strand of hair to appear within it, and then hands it over to you.
And I'm gonna.
What does it say?
Did I not have it though?
What?
What?
I don't have the cantrip to read it. No.
You could just import it.
Eco thoughts.
Yeah, use the bottle again and Kutas again.
Alright, so
Let's
you use
exchange bottles.
Yeah, so you grab the bottle, you kind of place both your hands on the bottle, causing the hair to disappear, which allows you to see a moment inside, kind of like outside of that sewer door that Ignis described, where you would see Callista standing in front of that elven girl, Alice, as they both shake hands. Welcome, Callista. Welcome to the Resistance. As the memory fades away again, you got up to reality once more.
Well, seems like, Calista is sure that they're the resistance, right? Calista?
Callista nods.
What is the resistance about?
She puts her hand out for the Encode Thoughts bottle again.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to her again. Go
Grab
ahead.
it, does the same thing, take it out, hands it over to you, J5. J5, you press against it, causing you to read the information within the bottle.
Is it faster for her to
You don't give her pen and paper, so she's gonna do this until you give her pen and paper.
No, I'm just thinking, is it faster for her to write? I don't know. Does anybody have notebooks?
Even if it's slower, at least we can see what's happening. Visual, audio visual learning. Come
We're
on.
very visual learners. Yeah.
It teleports
Atyona's
back
gonna give her some paper.
as she writes down, and J5 experiences memory. She writes down that the Resistance basically contains a group of people that is against the Empire's practices. However, given that the Empire provides basic living needs to most people, these people are usually either are dissatisfied with what they receive, or people who disagrees with how the empires run things. This results many people in the group being useless.
So more like just complainers.
Emphasizing it, the word useless basically. However, Alice leads a faction within the resistance that contains people who are thinkers, academias, who disagrees with the way the emperor is running things. They do not like being under the thumb of the emperor. They wanted to be free researchers and thinkers.
Go to Quantico, let's go.
They have been providing me with safe refuge. They do not know that I am with you.
Is it bad if they know?
I am just being safe.
Okay, that's good. I mean,
Well, this unit assumes it will always be bad if anybody knows that we're here. What? Well, for one, we have a bounty on our head, and that kind of wealth could change people's mind.
I did not think of that. I agree.
Well, okay. We could still help them, but not as ourselves.
Why do you wish to help them?
I mean, if they want to they overthrow the emperor, isn't that good for us?
Do you really want to? She takes another piece of paper. Do you really want to rely on people that even the empire could not use?
Fair enough. Well,
but wait. If they have the numbers though, they can create chaos, right? How many are the mini resistance?
In Alice faction, 8, excluding myself. In the entire resistance, perhaps up to 200.
Oh,
Not that much though.
yeah.
Like I said, these are people who refuses to live under the emperor's rule even when provided with minimum wage. The reason they stay down here is because housing is free this deep within the city.
Why is housing free? This is too good to be true.
Callista just shrugs. Emperor is stupid / generous, I guess.
Well then.
Yeah, go on.
No, I'm just throwing ideas. Well, what was the elf's name again? I can't forget.
Alice.
Yes, well, Miss Alice's faction. They consist of academias, right?
Yes. Most of them work in the solaces within the Emperor's administration.
Oh, that's good, no?
At least we
Very.
can use them to gain information, right?
Indeed, I have been extracting information from them and built out a layout of the central castle if we choose to barge in.
Ah, perfect.
However, the road to the Emperor's bedroom is too heavily guarded. I could only map out just to the door. The room itself is an enigma to me.
It'd be funny if it's like another dungeon altogether.
That would indeed be insane. How would he go to sleep like that? A dungeon each time? My god.
I love this. Um. hmm.
Well, first
What's
order
your
of business is you need things, in order to take down a country. There are several few ways to do that. Uh, One of them is, what they did to Kotakol, starve the people out. This is a floating city, right?
how do you want to starve the people here?
We starve the people, not just the people. We starve the army as well. We force their diplomats to take drastic actions. Basically, we want to sue chaos.
But how? I mean,
I
how
mean,
do we
this is a floating
stop?
city. This is an isolated city. Their farmlands are just they don't have much farmlands here, right?
No,
Um,
significantly smaller than what do you call than the ones in cities outside.
But that would mean we would we would involve the innocents in this fight as well.
mhm. You know they would feed the soldiers more than they would feed the people, and thus why more people would be soldiers so they can get food, which is not great for us.
It will drain their resources faster, and they'll be bringing in unqualified people to fight us.
Yeah, but they were
That is true.
innocents. They were
It's war.
innocents that have to.
How many innocents do you think will die during the course of the war?
A lot, which is why I don't like war.
And that is why the reason why this unit would like to avoid wars as well.
You brought up the idea.
I don't think
Uh,
avoiding war is in our
yeah,
cards right now.
yeah. Whether like it or not, we are in a state of war.
Hmm. Damn.
Because we're not just fighting the emperor here. We're fighting the whole country. It's not like just the soldiers will uh change sides if we convince them that the emperor is bad.
Yeah. Um, Calista, do you know where they keep the terrors? Like Amimaloa?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Give me several papers and I can draw everything out. Then it will be easier for us to plan.
okay, that's good. And Haley, uh, yeah, you can help Callista with looking at the layout, and we have this map, and we can see what's updated and what's not. By this map, I mean I refer to the blueprint that we got from the Dragon's Hole.
Yeah,
There, I got you,
the
got you.
old blueprint. Yeah, yeah.
Very well.
Uh,
You take your rest in the meantime. You look bad.
Hey,
I mean, it looked like a kraken chewed you up and spit you out.
Oh, very
How would you
specific.
know that? How would you know that?
Ha ha
Well,
ha.
to be precise, a fallen kraken. We fought 3 of them on the way here.
Oh, you were not joking. Fallen kraken, what the fuck?
Yeah, we went through the water plane portal they had underneath the city.
Why would you do that? Flying is so much easier.
Well, they have a dome.
Oh, right.
It's an enclosed city.
I forgot about that.
And, well, no one would think to, go into the city via the water elemental plane. So, subterfuge.
I understand. Let me get that drawing started up now. As she pulls out a bunch of papers that Haley has prepared, and she just begins sketching, basically. She has her notes open and she sketches it out properly for you guys as you guys plan.
Well,
Because
in the meantime, can you ask your Alice's faction to bring us any news, any updates from the different sources,
What
and also
updates do you need?
well, maybe on current projects for the I can't remember all the sources.
Solus Umbra, Solus,
The- yeah, Solus do they do we have people in the Solus Umbra?
Solus Umbra is the spy division, right?
Yeah, the
That
spy
is correct.
division.
Yes.
Well, we have
Yeah, people.
Desmond.
Yeah, if we have people in there, that would be a great boon, though. Well,
Yeah.
basically, I want to know what are the ministries are working on currently, and the near future. It will give us an idea how how the emperor is going to move.
All right. Very well. I will go out after this while you plan.
Okay.
Anything
real quick,
else?
out of
Yep.
character,
Yeah, yeah.
because I was okay for a bit. Did we ask her why there's so few people out and about?
No, you
No,
did
No.
not. No.
Hey, Callisto, how come there's so few people out and about?
The poor girl.
She kind of looks at you, stares at you a little bit as she just got halfway drawing a line. She stops for a bit, goes through the previous scraps paper.
and I'm gonna show her. Yeah, the bottle's looking kind of handy right now, right?
She looks down, and then starts writing it again. People are afraid of you. Emperor has said that you are evil villains. Some of your crimes are... One second.
Regicide, that's the biggest one, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
We killed a man called
First
Reggie.
one is blatantly ignoring cultural significant beliefs in Honohea, caused the destruction of Dagatiko, stole people's wealth in Flotant, live in a castle in luxury while the rest is suffering thanks to their presence in Kotokol, racial distress in Jacksonville, chaos and suffering in
what was
Montana
that?
Dorado,
What was that one?
What was that about Jacksonville?
racial distress in Jacksonville,
Hey, how is that our fault?
chaos and suffering in Montana Dorado,
I'm sorry.
manipulation
You
of
mean
the king
Jacksonville,
of... I'm
the
sorry?
city in Florida?
No. It's a Jacksonville. The name got confused to a point that it becomes Jacksonville. So yes, Jacksonville is canon now.
I see.
Chaos and suffering in Montana Dorado, manipulation of the king of Littoralis to steal wealth from people, and befriended monster that burned down the town. Should I continue?
What the heck? Wow.
They have very
Wow.
much painted
Flattering,
you
you may
as the
continue.
villain.
Oh. Wow. I'm speechless.
everything that we didn't do.
Basically, yes, yes.
I don't know about you, but this is almost flattering.
They see you as a serious threat. Oh, and don't believe the rumors that the children are off the city. That is a plan to lull you into a sense of false security when sneaking in. All the children is here right now. This will not be an easy task.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I figured. Oof. I hate them
It's
so
nice
much.
to be feared.
You are
But
very dangerous after all.
well, one of our main problems about the children is Farsight and Wilbreaker, right?
Ooh,
I
why
am
Wolf
very
Baker?
I am very afraid of Farsight as well. My invisibility ring does nothing to her.
Nah, because whatever we're planning, it's gonna be the gonna be discovered by her as long as she's dear enough, I guess. And Wilbreaker, I mean, Wilbreaker is the heavy hitter, right?
I don't think we've ever fought Wolf Baker.
Gonna look at each other. Yes, I have not fought any of them as well. I hope to never need to.
Well,
Flag raised.
um, what was I gonna say? I forgot.
What else do you want to do?
Oh wait, who's the one with the shadow thing ability again?
Heal
Can you do that
blade.
again?
Heelblade.
Heelblade, yeah. Now Heelblade is a dangerous thing as well because
You can
I'm
just
assuming if he can pull people away, he can send people somewhere as well,
heal
right?
him.
Indeed.
How do
While the
we defend
teleportation
him?
method is slow, he is able to do that at will. Please be careful around him.
Those are, the three main targets that we need to disable before we make our any drastic moves.
I almost kind of want to just let's let's just convince Abimaloa to be on our side, or I don't know, release Rex, and then we just go and find all the other arcs and get all of it before we figure this out because I'm scared. But I also know the cities are suffering and we can't afford to stay for much longer. Oh god. I hate this so much.
Well, we should probably do some research on Hamimaloa, see what he has been up to.
Do you know what he has been up to, Callista?
Yes, his
What is it?
schedule is sleeping for 18 hours, then sustenance, and then naps, and then
Okay.
reading, and then sleeping some more. He has not
Goals.
done much ever since returning, ever since arriving here.
What do they keep all the terrors in one place?
No, each that they hold have their own retinue to tend to them.
Are they trapped there?
No, they are staying willingly.
Oh.
Well, are they causing any trouble? I mean, because they are violent ones like greed, right?
The child has proved difficult to take care of, but given the extensive wealth of the emperor, he is able to give the child whatever he asks for.
Envy, you mean? The child is envy?
And yeah,
Greed is
Yeah,
greed
the
is one of the
pirate.
children. Suture.
No, the pirate. Yeah. Oh, okay.
this pirate you killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a pirate kill, then it's Ignis, then it's Artyom, then it's Ignis, then now it's Suture.
Yes.
Who got At this Gorman again. He was stuck
They,
in a soul box, right?
Soldier,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what they. Did you know what they do with it?
I do not.
They also have ashes sold there.
Yeah.
They promise, but of course they're gonna go back on it. I mean,
Well, perhaps meeting the animal law with some form of leverage might be a good idea.
does he
It,
not want to go back to his own realm? Why is he staying here willingly?
I have no idea. It does not make sense for me as well.
Hmm. Okay.
And so she continues to draw the map. She shows the locations of where the individual members of the the members of the Terror, where they are being held at. She shows where the various solar sectors are in. She also shows the path where it will bring you to the Emperor's room, which of course will require you to go to the accommodations of the children as well.
What about the artifacts? The artifacts from the arcs.
The artifacts are stored beneath the city, protected by with a strong amount of soldiers. They are the one that are currently powering the city's weapon.
The floating island thingy.
The city
The
has
city is
always
definitely
been a floating island. It has a
the
powerful cannon that can disintegrate anything that it touches. It was used to defeat a disaster in Honohea.
Yeah,
yeah, the I one. What was the name again?
Lakoa.
Lacroix. Yeah.
Currently, the
Okay.
city is in the vicinity of Barco de Cola. I surmise that we are going against Falta Bismo soon.
That's fair.
Oh wait, they still haven't found Fata Bismuth then. Do you have any information about the marks then? The various marks of the disasters.
What kind of information that you want to know?
Where are they being stored right now?
The tattoos, right?
Yeah, the tattoos. Yep.
Uh,
I mean, it has to be stored on a person.
one
So it's
second.
like, who is the question?
Indeed. Where would they store these marks? At the moment, I could not find anyone bearing the mark nor showing similar abilities to the mark.
We know
But
that
either way,
they,
Fata Bismuth is still unbeaten,
That
and
is
we still have
correct.
one in our box, in my box.
That is correct.
Uh, what I'm what do you call it? Interested to find out about is the missing mark, the one that they sent who again?
The new
Rico
12, was
Bull?
it?
yeah, the new 12, they
Yeah,
sent
the
a
new
World Breaker or Heel Blade to sit for it. I think it was World Breaker.
yeah.
I am sorry, I am not able to become more helpful in this regard.
It's okay.
You've been plenty helpful. No need to be sorry. We're just trying to see what we can do.
Wait, did we bring everyone up to speed on what our theories are about the
I
empire?
assume
Uh,
so. We have like a week to talk about it.
I guess you could,
Yeah, but
but
yeah,
you could update everybody now as well,
yeah,
just
blah
as a
blah blah blah.
reminder.
Updated then.
Gotcha.
But basically, since everybody's here, Kalista was not here, right? So let's recap. We say, uh, we what do you call that? Theorize that the Empire might be the beast, collecting all this stuff, right? He's basically collecting all his old stuff back, right? In order to become the beast once again.
His pieces of himself.
Yeah. So right now we know for certain that he's missing two at least, Otabismo and the mark that we hold.
Well, we don't know if they got them. Oh, yes, the mark that we hold. Yes, yes, yes.
So
That's
you
one
are
list.
saying that the Empire literally have a reason to kill us.
Well, they have tried time and time again.
I am scared. Sad face.
Oh, me too, Callista.
But even the dice, the dice charts, the dice that we use to find the arcs is created by them.
That is news
And
to me.
Yeah,
yeah, we found this dossier by
that
Artem here.
makes sense. That's why there was the Project 12.
Yeah,
They wanted people to find it. Oh, wait, did we talk about this?
yeah, we did.
Okay, sorry. They want.
Well,
Now it all makes
based on
sense.
this, well, based on this dossier that friend Artyom's found, it suggests that all of us, our group, maybe your group as well, we come into the possession of these dice by not some coincidence. It's pre-planned.
We did notice every time a group is formed, it's because we killed a person, correct?
Yeah.
Don't you guys kill the person too to get to get the
Yeah,
dice?
remember they have the same story as us. They killed a a cat stealer that um and because of that the powers combined make a shard.
Ah, okay.
I remember this because I was asking Rex, and Rex had the same story as us.
It's the same story then. Ah,
Seems like they have plans to convert those shards into dice.
yep. And it would also make sense in the final arc why the dice were unwilling to go to that arc. And
This is the
even if you,
opposite.
yeah, once we get there, the dice turn into a huge monster which nearly killed all of us.
I'm sorry, what? Have
Well,
we been carrying a monster in our pockets this whole time?
Yes,
I'm sure Kane would have a comment for you.
there is a what call that, a fallen type monster. It is really powerful, and it has the abilities of all of us.
Callista just stares at you in disbelief, stops writing completely at this point.
Well, I can show you if you want to. Anchor thoughts. Go ahead.
She takes it, puts it to her head, her eyes glaze over for a bit. She looks at Soro, writes down Soro died in the battle.
yeah, we had to wish her back.
I am glad she's returned. Her spirit fades each day.
So I don't want to hear what. We can't really
Yeah,
stop
well,
her.
hence why our theory that the Empire might be the beast is really compelling.
The Empire or the Emperor?
The Emperor, the Emperor. I mean, the Emperor.
The Emperor is the beast. He does not look like a fallen to me, but then again, I fear him. I feel like he always knows when I am nearby.
You've been near him?
I tried to. I tried to get all the information I can. But after the first time, I stayed away.
That's good. He's so dangerous.
He is very much so.
I'm glad they didn't do anything to you, though.
So far, they have not.
Well, now that we're here, we'll make sure they do not.
She nods. Let me finish this map. After this map, you guys can plan out what to do, and I will get the Alice's faction with me. Then
Okay.
Are they
Sorry.
trustworthy? Should we tell them who we really are?
I'd rather not reveal any more information than necessary. If they are not
Yeah.
coming with us, they do not need to know who we are.
That's fair. That's good.
Well, plus they are non-combatants. Let's just leave their roles to be, information gatherers for us.
I agree. Now, let me finish this. As he finishes the map, the entire thing, which I will give to you later. Yeah.
Before during our discussion, J5 would mention that this hideout is protected by a private sanctum. So anything that we discuss here would be protected from eavesdropping. But outside of this boundary, we should refrain from talking about sensitive information as much as possible.
And J5, I think you should also not go out. Actually,
Yeah,
anyone
I
with
can.
low
Yeah.
wisdom. That
Anyone with low wisdom should not go out. And if we need to go out, in short bursts of time, in case they cycle to.
Looks at the two barbarian in the party.
the barbarians are high
The
low
one
wisdom,
person
though.
with high wisdom is like nobody without wisdom should leave. One of the two people with wisdom.
Actually, yeah, let's see. Haley, wisdom 10. Okay, Kane, not bad, 16. Pyre, wisdom 10. Lena, wisdom 14, because Ranger. Yeah.
I mean, Haley
Wisdom 10.
is
Soro,
proficient
10.
on
J5.
10.
10.
It's like the stat that you don't want to totally dump,
Yeah. Next time we should get everyone with strength to be able to go out.
But yeah, so as you guys plan, we're gonna end the session here for now. So thank you very much, guys, for playing. Next week, I'm gonna give you the I wouldn't give you the entire map, but more like the general information that contains within that map, so you guys can plan. And then you can ask me off session what other information you want me to include, and I will include them. Okay? And then you guys can actually use it to plan. I will suggest some plans for you to go in, aka Haley's plans. But the rest of it will be up to you. But for now,
Sounds good to me.
thank you very much, guys, for playing. Gonna stop here for now. We'll see you guys next week for more Arcana 12. No Paragon Lost. Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh my god, she's